So I'm going to ask you a series of mathematics questions. I want you to answer them in your head, quietly in your head. They're very simple, very, very simple. At the end of the series of questions, I will ask you a non-mathematics question. I want you to write the answer to that one down. It'll be probably a single word or something like that. Write that down. Cool, so a bunch of math questions, rapid fire, answer in your head. Then I'm going to ask you a non-math question. Ready? Clear your mind. 5 plus 1, 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 1 plus 5, 3 plus 3, 5 plus 1, 1 plus 5, 4 plus 2. Think of a vegetable. Let's get some good qualitative data here. Give me a vegetable.
Carrot.
Carrot, broccoli. I heard carrot, I heard broccoli. Let's do carrots first. How many carrots? Hands for carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I pick 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 carrots. I heard broccoli as well. How many broccolis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good.
Peas.
Peas. How many peas?
Nice.
Eric. The outlier, my friend. Well done, well done.
Potato.
Give me another one. Potato. How many potatoes? 1, 2. Give me one more.
Cauliflower.
Celery? I like celery. Not to ignore the rest of you. I'm not ignoring the rest of you. I'm just we can do this all day long because there's like 40 of you in the room, right? Celery. How many celeries? Now, I heard cauliflower. I heard something else. Cucumber. Right? Who says tomato? Yeah, exactly. That's one of the ones I think of too, and then my friends keep that's a fruit.
Yeah, fruit.
Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. One of the greatest quotes I ever heard ever. One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard. I love that. Remember we talking about knowledge versus wisdom? I love that. Or intelligence.
Say that again.
Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
Nice.
Chris, so good, so good. So, this always happens, FYI. We always get results like this. Most people always say carrot. Now, why? So does potato. So does celery. I know, Aaron, first thing I thought, it's got 6 letters. I said carrot. It was an email that my mom sent me. This is like 20 years ago, when email was invented. So now, you know, so I thought the same thing, but carrot, celery, potato, other ones have 6. Why carrot? Did I say carrot earlier today in the class? I
No.
don't think I did. Did I say broccoli?
No.
Did I even mention a vegetable earlier? Jennifer?
No. I was going to say, is it subconscious in our mind?
Apparently,
or-
for the number 6.
Well, for learning, and carrots make you smart.
But the number
There could be a
6,
correlation.
see, here's the thing, and this is what, if I had any memory whatsoever, this is why I could use a TA. I would change the sum next term and make the numbers add to 7 or 8 or 9 or something else besides 6. But you know when I remember to change it? Halfway as I'm doing the sums with you guys. I'm like, 3 plus 3, that's right, shit, I was supposed to use a different number. 4 plus 2, 1 plus 5, and I can't change it in the middle because then I screw the whole experiment up. It would be nice to know if the number was not, if it was not tied to the number but something else. I don't know. David, go!
Well, the reason that it's carrot and broccoli is the same reason that if you had made it fruit, it would be apple or banana. It's because when you think of, it's like, I can't say why, but...
Oh, and I can't either.
A couple that
There is a correlation, but we just don't know what the causation is. I'm with you, brother. Yeah, I mean, apple, maybe it's a common vegetable.
They're more popular common.
Yeah, it might have nothing to do with number 6 at all. It might have everything to do with the fact that we would have said carrot even if I didn't make you do that. That's what I should remember to do next term. Think of a vegetable. Don't ask any math. Just think of a vegetable. Write it down. Somebody remind me that in like 12 weeks. Thanks. All right. So, I know you will. I'll forget it too. It's a great idea, right? It's a great controlled experiment. Somebody email that to me. I'll try to remember to do it at some point. A Pareto diagram is simply a graph of this. Okay? It's simply a graph. But to graph it, you put the data on the horizontal, just like with a histogram, but the data is qualitative. That's what's kind of fun about it. And you put it in decreasing order. So you put carrot first, followed by broccoli, followed by potato.
So it's just random data?
It's not necessarily ordered data, if that's fair. Yeah, you can put, because it's not numerical, you can put it anywhere you want it to be. But the way the Pareto diagram sets up is, you'll see it in a second, kids. Give me like 2 more minutes. potato, peas, and celery. And now I've ruined the experiment. I could ask you right now, think of another vegetable. Well, that doesn't prove anything, does it? Let's scale this. It goes to 9, I'm going to go to 10. Just to make it be kind of nice. So you draw a bar for carrot to 9. You draw a bar for broccoli to 6. Potato goes to 2. Peas go to 1, as does celery. That is a Pareto diagram. Those of you that took Math 111, what does it look like? What kind of shape? Or 105. Actually, you have me for 105, we look at this a little bit too. It's half a bell curve, isn't it? It's half a bell curve. Although we didn't talk much about bell curves in 105 or 111 for that matter. You got quadratics, you got linears. It's not linear though. What shapes go like this? Do you remember? Sometimes they go like this if they're growing. But
Is that parabola?
it kind of looks like it, but it's like parabola would be symmetric. This is going off infinitely high and then disappearing away to 0. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if you don't remember. Exponential? It's okay if you don't remember. You're probably trying to forget it, actually.
Yeah.
It's exponential because so many of you said one thing. Right. And that's why if we added more veggies, you'd see it even more because it would keep tailing off for all those little random veggies that got put in there. It's called the Pareto diagram because the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto that put forth the idea, it was called the 80-20 principle. 80% of the wealth is held by 20% of the people. This was Italy circa 1700 something. Does it sound familiar to today?
Yes.
Although maybe you adjust it to 95.5 or 99.1 or something like that, but it's still fairly accurate. But the reason it's called a Pareto diagram in his honor is that you emphasize that exaggerated top and the tailing away of the rest of us. Fair? Is it ish? So do you see how it's histogrammy? It basically is a histogram. It's just qualitative data and it's arranged in such a way to make a pow factor. In 105, you guys had to make one of these on your last project for oil consumption worldwide. Yeah, so. Please, John.
Yeah, so is what makes it a Pareto the fact that it's like descending or
That's
ascending?
or ascending. Yeah, if you just put it in any order, it's a bar graph.
Okay.
But to give a nod to Pareto, we put it in descending or ascending order. Yes, sir, absolutely. Otherwise, just a bar graph. Yeah. Oh, just scratch the top. Like an infinite motion. Please, Candace.
So if we were to take any data
Yep.
and put it like that, it's going to be called
Just
a graph.
a bar graph, yeah. A bar graph is like an overarching superset of histograms, because histograms are in there. But the idea it's called a Pareto is just to give a nod to that guy that gave us the 80-20 principle, or at least coined it. Yep, you can call it a bar graph, you wouldn't be wrong. But just realize if I use the phrase Pareto diagram, you know what it is now.
And
Or
it's
if you
got
see it.
And it's got a really big drop.
Exactly, exactly. Good questions. Cool? Cool with Paretos?